Right, it's finished Tottenham 2, West Ham 0. Pretty much before the game started, we was considerably under pressure to get anything from this game. Nothing's really changed my thinking really from taking any positive from that game either. Same as with the Wolves game. I thought we started reasonably brighter than we did against Wolves. There was some, reasonably a bit more application in the first half. I thought we were competing as such without really threatening, containing a little bit too much where Tottenham were exploiting a lot down our left. Sergio Aurier was getting down our flank quite a bit, reasonably unopposed. Did leave a few gaps for Cresswell, but Aurier come in a few times and was leaving a few gaps. I've got plenty of notes I've written down for the game, but there's none really of any note really until we had a few bookings. Fabianski's made a smothering save. God, there really isn't anything. Jupp's made a bit of a save as well in the game in the first half from my notes. Rice was playing reasonably well, and the team were containing a pretty. I wouldn't say Tottenham were really putting on any pressure on us. Really, we were containing and not really threatening at the other end. Antonio was lumping around like he normally does on his own when he's having to play up front as a striker with no real support around him, and it must be so soul destroying for him. But nothing much really happened of any much note. Son finally got a goal just before half time, and it was cancelled out by VAR. So VAR's ruled out that goal, and we do quite often, I don't know, it must be me, I might be wrong, but we do tend to concede a lot of goals and lose our concentration. At the end of the half of the first period, we quite often concede goals just before half time, and it's a concentration issue. But again, we've gone in at half time, pretty much we did with Wolves, and we'd pretty much done a containing job. But I always feel it's always just a matter of time before they get one goal, and that's just it. We have no answer. We have no real final threat. We don't really compete enough in the final third, and we're just susceptible to, once we go a goal down, not getting anything back. And we may have a few injuries, but I just don't feel we've got any kind of real tactical way of adapting once we go a goal down to go on the front foot to try and put the team under pressure to make the keeper work. I mean, I can't remember Lloris having to get off his deck chair, and pretty much the same with Wolves really. But anyway, the second half, again, I've got a few notes again, but the second half, there's bits and pieces happening in the game, but Souček unfortunately conceded that own goal, and that really just sets the tone really. As I said before, like I did against Wolves, once we go a goal down, it sparked us into a little bit of more of a purposeful foray forward. We had a few little bright spells without really threatening in any kind of shape or form really. As I say, Lloris never really ever made a save to make without even looking at the stats. I'm not even going to bother looking at the stats because they're a complete waste of time. We've lost the game 2-0, and that's the end of that. We brought on Anderson, didn't we? Lanzini. Anderson didn't really threaten. The first few touches he had, gave the ball away, just didn't have any impact on the game whatsoever. Lanzini was completely anonymous when he came on. We had more subs to make, but unless you're going to improve what's on the pitch, there's no point making them. Even though we have 5 subs, you could have 20 subs on our bench. If they ain't any good to make any impact, what's the point? So pretty much, how we are really. We haven't got any real impact subs. If they're not starting or on the bench, they don't make any difference really. It's either the tactics, the attitude, or we haven't got the quality, and we are what we are. I just feel that we're slowly strangulating down to getting relegated. So I don't really feel there's anything we can change with the formation that may sparking impetus to change the attitude. David Moyes changing tactics. Our games we've got left. We've got Chelsea, haven't we? We've got Chelsea to play. We've got a few others where we've got Squeaker getting some points, but I just can't see any spark from this team. I can't see any spark at all. I thought Rice actually played a solid game, as he normally does. I feel sorry for him, really, and Noble's just got no legs, as he tries, but he's booked, and playing Fornals out in a slightly wider position, he at least he tries, he puts his foot in, but once he got his foot in and got booked, you saw nothing of him. We've got no real effort to go up front and put any pressure on the opposition. So again, I've got 3 pages of notes here, but I'm not going to put that bit of paper down, really, and just summarise and say that Harry Kane goes clean through from, I think it was us attacking in the final third. We lose the ball and they go at the other end, 2-0. Nothing was going to change the result once that second goal went in, and I was only even snatching at the fact we might nick a draw if we get lucky. We're proper in it now, aren't we? Let's face it, we're proper in it. I really don't see a future for Moyes if we do go down. I mean,